After being unsafe, how can I create safety states for myself and my kids so I can connect with them? I want to have more shared safety moments with them. Thank you. I just released an episode, Tuesday, where I talked about this. A parent had written to me asking, how do I reduce my fight state and not pass it on to my kids, basically? And there's a few things that I went through. One of them was, if it's really like, and the questions is, after being unsafe. So, okay, the way that I'm going to understand that is, I went through something in that moment, which brought me to a defensive state. So now I'm like really wound up, and now I have to interact with my kids. I think we can, as parents, you probably all understand that on some level. And so how do you find safety? I don't know. Like that's the thing, is it really depends on the person, the individual. What helps you to feel safe? What helps you to calm? Before doing this, like I'm a little bit dysregulated right now. I have a little bit more flight energy in my system when I do these things. So before this, I closed my eyes. I did some breathing, just kind of noticed how I was feeling. Didn't try to make my feelings go away. Didn't try to distract myself. I just let myself feel them, and that it helps to kind of soften it for me. What brings someone to safety in particular? I don't know. I would encourage people to notice their feelings, notice their defensive feelings, notice their anxiety, their aggression, their numbness, whatever it is. Like, notice it and don't make it go away. Just like let it be there. It's there anyways, so you can try to ignore it or adapt and let yourself feel it. And instead of just like ignoring it, instead of making it go away, what I kind of recommend to people, my clients and whatnot, is just tell. I don't like personifying our feelings and giving them like a personality, but tell your feelings, hey, I see you. You can stay here, you can hang out with me, but I still need to go be a parent. I still need to go do whatever it is. And I do love my kids, so it's okay to feel both of those things at the same time. So if someone's in more of a flight state, feeling really anxious, feeling, or maybe even more aggressive, like a fight state, don't ignore it. Just recognize it. Notice where maybe it lives in your body. If you can feel, where that's coming from, cool. That's awesome. Take a moment to feel it. And rather than making it go away, just say, hey, I see you. You're there for a reason. I see you. I feel you. But I need to go to work, but I need to go do, my kid's bath time or whatever it is. So that's what I would say, is that I think that generally can be helpful if you can tolerate the feelings of your own defensive state. And rather than rejecting them, which I think makes it worse, and that has a lot to do with what we talked about earlier about emotional isolation, rather than doing that, just let it be there. Don't judge it. Don't evaluate it. Let it be there as much as you can. Remind yourself how much you love your kids. Remind yourself what the rules are as a parent. No hitting, no yelling. That's not going to help. Don't even bother. So remind yourself, give yourself that top-down reminder of your own personal values and how much you love your kids. Remind yourself of a time where you felt connected with them, you felt love. Like, let yourself feel that again with whatever else you're going through. Like, let those balance each other out. That's totally okay. And then do your parenting, or whatever that looks like.